Hey guys, it's Dylan from NWR Productions, and today we have a blast from the past. This is an American Flyer Legacy Santa Fe 2882 Y3 Mallet, and we're going to open it right now here on NWR Productions, so let's get straight into it. So like I said, this was a older model that we've had for some time. This model actually came out in the 2012 catalog, and we've had it for almost 12 years at this point, and it's still one of my favorite models, so let's get straight into it. I'm going to put that right there, and hopefully you guys can see it. If you want, you can pause the video, you can read all those features that are on the box. And let's get straight into it. Alright, so diving straight into this. And these next couple videos that are probably coming out will probably mostly be American Flyer reviews, just because I want to try and do as many as I can. And I'm just trying to fill the space in between when other models arrive. So yeah, right here, got your standard foam boxing. Lift it up, there we go. We'll get the tender out first. Got that old lino wrapping. Still think it looked really nice. And there is the tender. Santa Fe, number 1797. It's a beautiful tender. Go. And here it is. Santa Fe Y3 2882 Mallet, number 1797. Beautiful cab detailing. Beautiful detailing all down the locomotive, including the bell, the whistle, the safety valve, all the little separately applied details on this little model. And you can see right here, this is the dummy S-gauge coupler that comes with the locomotive, because we do like to double head this locomotive sometimes. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to put the original scale coupler, the little fake scale coupler, on before we run this thing. So it's a beautiful model. All right, so before we put this up on the layout, I did just want to show you guys how you can change out the couplers on these American Flyer steam locomotives, considering these are much smaller locomotives. So I usually use for this one, you're gonna need a flathead bit. And I usually use one that's about this size. Not too sure, doesn't really matter. Just a size small enough to where you can fit it in here. You're gonna want to raise this drawbar up and get into it right there. And then just simply loosen it. And I have the magnetic one, so it stays on it. And you'll just pull the coupler out. And there you go. You've got the coupler, the dummy S-scale coupler out. And you can take this scale coupler back out of its bag right there, and you will put it back in the exact same way. It's a bit trickier. There we go. Oh, missed. Come on. There we go. And you'll just simply tighten it back on. Don't want to tighten it super tight, just enough to where it has some wiggle room. And there you go. You've got your scale coupler reattached to your locomotive. You can plop your drawbar back down. Now it looks like a scale locomotive. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the running part. All right, we have the locomotive up here on the layout, and I have behind it attached several freight cars. steam era freight cars, just to make this train look more prototypical. And we're gonna go ahead and start this thing up and go through some of the features. So let's do that now. Let's start the locomotive up.
This is the dispatcher. Do you copy?
Roger that, dispatcher. I read you. Over.
Very good. Start up and hold.
Copy that. Let's get to work. Out.
All right, for this running session, I'm gonna leave the smoke off because the smoke unit right now is making a strange noise that I'm gonna have to look at a later date. But let's go through some of the features. So first we have the whistle, which this is still one of my favorite whistles. All right, here's the bell. And here's some of the crew dialogue.
Dispatcher, my water's just about empty. Can I roll? Over.
Roger that. Take the green. Over.
Copy that. I'm wearing the green. Out. Air test complete, dispatcher. Am I clear to move? Over.
Negative. Hold your position. Over.
Will do, dispatcher. Out. Dispatcher, I'm running behind. Can I pull? Over.
Signal indication. Over.
We're running late, dispatcher. Can I get a green light? Over.
Dispatcher here. Stand by. Over.
Yes, sir. Holding. Out.
Dispatcher here. You're clear to pull. Over.
I copy. Thanks, dispatcher. Out.
Dispatcher here. Please stand by. Over.
I copy, dispatcher. Out.
And here is the sound of water being added to the tender.
My water's full.
Acknowledged. Out.
Another cool thing on this locomotive is that you have the ability to change these classification lights. You can either turn them off or leave them green. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. All you have to do is hold down the aux2 button, which takes you into the lighting menu, and the lights are now off, and you can turn them back on. And it's the same thing on the tender. All right, let's get this thing rolled out now.
Still waiting on your signal, dispatcher. Can we go yet? Over.
Signal indication. Over.
We're running late, dispatcher. Can I get a green light? Over.
Dispatcher here. You're clear to pull. Over.
That's great. Thank you, sir. Green boards out.
Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Dispatcher, we're done for the day. Signing off. Out.